My plan is to run for re-election. That's my expectation.
Welcome, I'm Luisa. This is another important news of the week coming up. China sanctions over European Union members. China decided to impose sanctions on European Union citizens, including politicians, for cross-interference in its internal affairs and for violating international law. In a statement, China's Ministry of Foreign Affairs announced it would endorse sanctions against the individuals and for European entities due to maliciously spreading lies and false information.
There is no so-called genocide or forced labor or mass sterilization or other things because the lies of the century.
The move comes shortly after the European Union agreed to sanction China for human rights abuses against the Uyghurs at a foreign ministers' meeting in Brussels.
This package includes 4 individuals and 1 entity from China, who have had an active role in the design and implementation of the Chinese policies in Xinjiang.
Biden's re-election in 2024. President Joe Biden expects to run for re-election in 2024, signaling for the first time that he will seek a second term in the White House. He later reaffirmed that it is his expectation he will try to serve a second term as president. Biden will be 81 years old at that time, and it was the first time Biden has publicly addressed questions on whether he will make another run for the White House.
Ron, who am I turning this over to?
Thank you very much, Mr. President. I think it's time for the press, our friends in the press to leave now. Thank you.
Missile test by North Korea. North Korea conducted a missile test for the first time during President Joe Biden's administration. Pyongyang fired at least 1 missile, but senior administration officials who spoke on the condition of anonymity would not elaborate on what type of weapon was launched, the location of the test, nor its success rate. The missile test comes as Pyongyang ignores invitations from Washington to discuss denuclearization and as larger joint U.S. and South Korean military exercises on the peninsula resume.
There will be responses if they choose to escalate. We will respond accordingly.
Don't forget to subscribe and follow us on social networks, and see you next week.